better to be played as well. And I'm interested to see how these players play it. A lot of players that watch PUBG, play PUBG, may be familiar that in the West, a lot of players will be looking to play first-person perspective, but we're mixing it up. In Asia, third-person perspective is a very prominent mode in the game, and I'm interested to see how the two styles play differently. We're going to see different players playing different styles. What are we looking at in terms of player location on the first map in the first game?
So the plane was from east to west, right? And there's like two teams in Picado, and there's like...
Jump in here though and see, as this looks like Mineski taking shots towards Zenetics, and it looks like Pubg he actually sees these guys trying to make their way out of town. Team 4 look to be trying to get away from the action actually.
Yeah, they're probably not looted up. They want to loot as much as possible, want to get that level 3 armor, level 3 helmet, and try to get well prepared for a better fight.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference when you're playing PUBG in a competitive setting, as compared to playing PUBG in a standard kind of online scenario. They realize that in that scenario, they haven't got cover, they haven't got weapons to play with. They want to get away and ultimately find the gear they need to set themselves up for a better fight later on. So we have 2 minutes 30 seconds left until the circle starts moving. So a lot of time for these teams to get up, and we can see that Team 4, they're not sticking around. Zenetics, they're looking to get inside this Bronco and actually get away, but we'll have to wait and see if Mineski can actually rain on their parade and stop them from getting away. I don't think they will be able to.
So what are the strategy do you think players will take up?
So we actually have some shots being fired here. I think these guys are just trying to take some pot shots towards Zenetics. They didn't want to let them get away, but I doubt they're going to be hitting any shots here. So in terms of strategies here, I mean, there's plenty of options here. They're one of the most typical one that we do see in online play, and it may actually come into fact here in competitive play, is to take the center position of the circle, find a position that is more central, doesn't stop you from actually moving to the next circle. So say, for example, you are up here in the northeastern side of the map. You can actually come all the way in, try and avoid these hotspot areas that we see earlier on, and try and kind of set yourself up for a better position late game. So we actually have some more interesting scenario where these teams, they're taking control of San Martin, but they don't want to actually stay here for long. They have to think about the fact that, yes, they're taking engagements here, they're trying to get kills, trying to get these points, but, as Jason takes shots towards BF, he needs to be careful because he's leaving himself exposed and actually doesn't allow himself to get out, but he does get a great knockdown.
Yes, because Team Nani. Yes.
So mentioning Nani, you mentioned them earlier. They are nearby in Hacienda. They've come in with a vehicle. They're looking to try and get as much gear as they can get. And it seems that we have no kills from them, but they do have a decent amount of weapons. They do have a decent amount of supplies. They're going to be able to drive towards other locations around the safe circle and potentially get even more gear and get more prepared. So I'll be remiss not to mention that a few things have changed to then secure that level 3 helmet for any late game sniper fights that might happen.
It's a risk for reward, right?
Yes, of course. And speaking of risk reward, we actually spoke to a few of the teams earlier on today.
Yes.
And we kind of decided to ask them a few questions regarding who their team captains were, who their main top fraggers were, and one come to La Cobria, and they're going to be near TNC, and TNC are going to make calls to let their teammates know that there's vehicles approaching. So let's have a quick look. I don't want to jinx them here, but it looks like Jex, after all that loot in Campo Militar, if they don't turn left there, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, okay, this could get very interesting very quickly. I want to stay with this action and see how TNC play this one out. So TNC actually quite spread, so if Jex actually stay together, which it looks like they may be doing, there may be a situation we have Jex with 2 or 3 players against only 1 or 2 of TNC, but are they stopping? Shots being fired. Yeah, Dada actually scaring them off. I think they don't want them to stop. They want to make Jex keep on moving, and it does look like Jex aren't going to be staying. Yeah, they're passing straight through. That information we relayed to Jex, the rest of Jex, the teammates, they don't want them to stay. They're saying, go outside, go north, wrap around the town, and meet me towards the northern side of the new safe zone. So we do have a drop here. Level 3 vest, and level 3 helmet we mentioned, very important, as well as that 8x scope should they want it. Here comes, this is a hard shift, so this circle is not going to favour anyone that played towards the north. Jex, TNC, there's going to be some big rotations. And actually, we do have Mineski holding the northern side of El Pozo. Any team moving early. There's a few teams looking to try and take control of a centre position here. We have Resurgence. These guys are the local guys.
Yep.
Singaporeans. They're looking to take control of this compound just outside that same play, but they're making a mistake. Look at this.
Yeah.
4 members, all inside the same vehicle. Are they going to light them up? Lots of shots being fired, but only a little bit of damage being dealt so far. And it looks like Kento, they've gotten a bit lucky.
Yeah, they
Quick
are
maths.
lucky, yeah.
Quick maths only being tagged up a little bit, but where do they go now? Let's go on board with Jason. Jason actually getting taken out, and it looks like, I believe that's Resurgence winning. No, Resurgence still fighting. There's Cass and Van Cleef on the outside. This is a very interesting peak right here. They have AK being sprayed down, but that's going to be Resurgence actually winning that fight. Resurgence only losing 1 member. Unfortunately, they were both green, so it was very difficult to track that fight.
Yeah.
But Resurgence, he'll get pushed inside by his teammate.
They didn't even lose a member.
Yeah,
He's
so
just down.
they had a great position there. They made the fight and friends, Tamashi and friends, 2 members left. They could be in a situation here. Let's watch on board. There's Quadro, his movement. These guys have got to hear each other. Jex taking out Malayan Raw. Malayan Raw actually losing loads of members as we have. It looks like a bit of a trade here.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah, this is TF trying to fall back, so that's going to be actually a two piece right there. And now we have TF in a scenario where they actually have the numbers, but no, TNC actually looking to get involved as well as Dada gets tagged up. Insane Floyd and Patootie still alive. As Team
is
Shield
doing all they can with the position.
Yeah, and Team Shield, I believe they should give up. I think Maverick should be getting away from here. I don't know if he's going to stick around. Yeah, he's got a vehicle. He's going to get away. He wants to survive, but they need to be careful because TF might think that that's the last member, and they may not be aware that TNC are pushing in from the north.
That was pretty amazing what TF did. I mean, with just two people, they played stealth. They didn't rush things. They just see if there's anyone coming up. They saw the blue team, and then they just wiped them out. And
yeah. There's great play because kills also very important there. Able to get a few points on the score at the south side of the circle. As we have another team, this is KLQ trying to make it in, but they're actually going for a similar location where Mineski is. Some interesting driving here.
Takes a few flips.
They're still moving though.
Yep.
They're staying committed. They need to get moving. They've actually lost 2 members. It looks like they're going to be trying to use the vehicle as bait as they push up now. Sauka being shot from multiple locations as well as that fight nearby. We have so many players left alive as it looks like KLQ with 1 member left. Everyone else knocked out. It looks like Solid J is going to try and take control of a building inside the circle. This barn here is empty. If you can make it towards this barn, it would be absolutely amazing. 1 surviving member would be beautiful for KLQ. Remember, it is about ranking. And with 12 teams still alive, there's all to be...
Nani, Click, and Jax out of the circle.
Nani, they're trying to move in. This blue circle is going to do so much damage. They need to get moving. And we can see Leza actually lasering down these guys. They're not going to make it. As Konga takes down Chungi. And Ikai actually taking down G-Mace. That's going to be Kento actually eliminated from the game in 8th place. And we see Konga, this is Mineski just locking down this southern side of the circle. They don't want to let Nani in, but Nani with 1 member left alive on their feet. Trying give him some kind of the right play from Solid. Solid actually, hang on, let's see if this God Nade can go in. God Nade goes in. Ooh, great nade there. Taking Pudges out. And there's another nade taking Konga out, so 7 fragger out of the game. So now Mineski down to 2 members on their feet. Is Solid going to get involved with this now? Or is Solid going to use this as an opportunity to go forward? I don't know if he's going to push up. Let's see. Solid moving forward. He's getting aggressive. Sparker prone though.
See them. Oh,
Sparker will see him. Sparker sees Solid. And there's the spray transfer. Nope. Doesn't connect. But there's going to be Solid getting great knocks there. Sparkler down. 1 trying to advance forward. Nox going out as Aerowolf. That's Super Nea. Super Nea knocking him down there. And that's going to be Sabatop actually getting destroyed by Aerowolf there. Surviving to rank 5 though.
Yeah, 4 teams left.
The squeeze coming in. Aerowolf.
Nani getting shot.
Yep, Nani. Where's Nani? Last remaining member of Nani. There's Ikai, SG surviving, but Mineski flanking around here. Mineski have an angle, and that's going to be Ikai taken out by that suppressed M4. TNC, they did a great play here. They used that situation where Sabatop were coming down. Aerowolf took them out of the game. They used that as a distraction to secure this location in the circle. It's a good spot to be in. They have great vision. Again, third-person perspective is going to allow them to see over this hilltop without having to give away their location. And with 3 members left, they could be in a good spot depending on the next circle. Let's see, Aerowolf finally on the board in terms of kills. They've managed to get 4, and I believe that was the entirety of Sabatop 1. Aerowolf taking out Saboteur 1. They're using this third-person perspective to advantage. They want to make sure that they can see if TNC push in. A few seconds until the circle squeezes in. And Mineski, with 3 members left alive, 12 until the circle moves itself. But it looks like Mineski are looking to take control of the south side of the circle before they even wait for the blue to push them in. Sparkler just holding the high ground here, trying to pick up some nades. Remember, you can actually peek over the top here without exposing yourself. So this is going to be a very interesting scenario. We have TNC and Mineski fighting already on the high ground, with Aerowolf having to make their way in. 10 seconds until the circle comes in.
Dada trying to pick at Aerowolf. Dada is the top fragger of the team.
Yeah, so Dada actually standing further forward. He is their entry fragger. He is their top fragger. He actually does have the most frags on the team in this game as well. He must have eyes on TNC. Dada, did he see Aerowolf peek over the top? Flashbang out though from Super Naya. Flashbang goes out. Are they going to push on that? They're not going to push on that. Nobody really giving away their location right now as we have shots being fired. I believe that's Mineski shooting towards that smoke. Aerowolf staying a bit spread. Grenade gets thrown. Doesn't go far enough. Aerowolf need to make sure that smoke is completely clear. Konga prone. Using the third person advantage to his advantage again. And he does see Aerowolf. Konga, stand up. Shots being fired though. That's not actually going to be from Konga. That's Leza being given that information and now device. Konga taking down Super Saiyan Nemo. Aerowolf not looking good for Aerowolf, and they lose 2 members very quickly. There's Aerowolf taking shots back.
Wow.
Good fights. All ways, 3 teams left. 9 players left on their feet. Not many in the game as it looks like Mineski. Konga pushing round towards Aerowolf. Third person perspective, but no, Konga with a great kill there.
Mineski, last guy.
2v2 scenario now. It looks like we have a bit of a push from both teams, but that's going to be Mineski taking down Hipster. TNC coming in second. Great